Carrie's saving a happy story to end up the week with, and she hasn't told me what it is yet, but she's now leaned forward into the microphone a lot more closely than she usually does, and she's got this big smile on her face. I know she's bursting to tell me what this story is all about. So with that, Carrie, tell me what it is.
It's not huge, but I just think it's so sweet. In Glen Cove, New York, the elementary students of DZ Elementary School this week were doing a spring concert called The River of Dreams, a Billy Joel tribute. Mm-hmm. And guess who they found sitting in the back of the room in the auditorium?
Billy Joel.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well,
that was so sweet.
Well, they probably did they not know he was there? Maybe, and that doesn't he live on Long Island?
They did invite him to come, but they certainly didn't expect him to show up. But moments before the concert started, he pulled up on his motorcycle, sat there, and watched. And I just think that's the.
Does he have kids or grandkids who go to the school? Maybe.
That wasn't. And
he should have been there. Maybe. That's cute. I mean, that's nice.
Isn't that cute?
Did
I
he
want to go to one of his concerts.
Did he go on stage and jam with the kids?
Well,
are you a Billy Joel fan?
I am a Billy Joel fan.
That would be nice if the Rockland Boulders can get him on the schedule for the concert series. Billy
the
Joel.
Local Development Corp does.
Okay, that would be nice. All right, well let's let them get on the. I'm sorry, I called the Rockland Boulders concert series. It's the Land Development concert series. Let's get them. Who do we talk to? The Ramapo concert series. Thank you. That's coming up this summer. I know we've got some great packages around that as well. It's always a very popular thing. It's nice. They had the guy from Hootie and the Blowfish last year, Darius Rucker, right? I know. Can we get Billy Joel? Come on, he plays elementary school, so he can come here, right? Just put out this message on the radio. If anyone's listening, Jeff and Gary request that we get Billy Joel for the summer concert series. Maybe it may be too late for this year, but next year that would be cool too.
Apparently, the elementary school sent an email, so I'll do that.
Is that all it takes? Sending an email to get Billy Joel to come and play at your school? Is that good?
Maybe he'll want
Poor Billy Joel.
Sing a few tunes for us on the Raymore and Flanagan News Hour.
He used to close out, Madison Square Garden on a regular basis. Now he's accepting ticket dates to elementary schools.
No, that was sweet.
No, that is nice.
Give him credit.
That is nice.
To show up and sit there.
Well, I give him credit if he had no other. I give him credit if he had no other reason to be there. But if his kids or grandkids were there for some reason,
think so.
Or if he's just supporting the community, that's a great thing. Yeah, that is very nice.
He was supporting the community.
Yeah, 362-0013 is our phone number. If you have a wish list of acts you'd like to see here at Provident Bank Park over the summer, then give us a call. We'll pass that along to the people who are.
And your favorite performer?
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
Love him. Van Halen. Can you get the real Van Halen to come here? Can we do that?
Wow.
How about that?
Do they perform still?
They do, but they don't. Their original singer, I don't think, is involved, or he's on and off again. David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth. Eddie Van Halen is part of the group again when he's not in rehab. But the bass player, the original bass player, Michael Anthony, is no longer involved in the group. Eddie Van Halen's son, Wolfgang, is now the bassist. So I'd rather see the original lineup, but I don't think that's ever going to happen in our lifetime again. Who could we get? Asia, I like. Have we seen Asia?
We have a caller.
We'll go to the caller. Hi, how are you? You're on with Jeff and Carrie.
Yeah, I like to create on it, but with a venue that's small and the performance fees. Like I know, I have a friend of mine that does performances, and he's nowhere near a Billy Joel, and he's $50,000. Oh yeah.
Wow.
$50,000. Billy Joel.
What if we make it a charitable event? Will they lower that number a little bit?
He does. I mean, then it's like 25 instead of 50. But the performance.
Or if we give him 80% of the box office. How about that?
Yeah, but with the box office that's small, you're talking about you're not talking a big venue. How many seats do you have in the park?
What is it, about 4,000 or 5,000?
Yeah, about 5,000.
Yeah, so I mean, if
you have the whole field too. Standing room only in the field.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's like I don't know what the certificate of occupancy is for that kind of thing. So when you're talking real name performers, like guys that are like the A game performers, that's
I'll settle for B game.
We're talking about with the lack of reality with it. I mean, it's like Beach Boys. Yeah, that was nice. I mean, some of the other ones were like major
Yeah, but you see it. Yeah, but you hear sometimes Bruce Springsteen will, surprise somebody at a place in Asbury Park that doesn't hold more than 200 people, or you'll hear, Robert Plant will show up at some place in the city and unannounced and hold a concert. Maybe they can do something like that.
I mean, Springsteen, if you're talking about Jersey Shore and Springsteen, that's like that's like his original.
Well, that's like with Billy Joel. Billy Joel, that's his wheelhouse right there. Is Long Island.
Yeah. So I mean, doing that kind of stuff out there, I mean, it's fun and everything else.
Who's one of your favorite performers? Just anything, what comes
like
to
who
mind?
would you, if you had a dream concert or anything that you could see here at Boulder Stadium at Provident Bank Park, who would it be?
Something that made $70 million so we could pay the thing off. $70 million profit, All
right, well, Michael Jackson, unfortunately, is no longer with us, so who do we get beyond that? Yep. Can we get Kiss? How about that? If we can get Kiss to reform and perform at Provident Bank Park, how great would that be?
I don't know. Like, again, it's like, these are all great ideas, but where's the business model and how many people are going to be there? It's like, what's her name?
I think we just worry about that afterwards, right?
Yeah, but that's okay. I live in Ramapo, dude. We're already paying the taxes on this thing. Like I said, my dream is like, let's make $70 million and pay the thing off. But as you said, Michael Jackson, it's like...
I think getting Kiss, a reunited Kiss here would be a great start, and from a PR and publicity perspective, that would be worth its weight in paying it back, in gold at this point.
We can't afford to pay it back in gold PR. We don't need the PR. What we need is cash in our town.
Oh, don't dispute the power of PR now. No. You need good PR.
We're almost out of time, right?
We are. We've got about a little bit of time left. We don't have a call waiting, do we?
No.
Well, this was fun again.
It was
Carrie.
fun.
I like the way that the show has been evolving over the past year or so. We host occasionally. We'll have people come in and we'll talk about who is this, Billy Joel?
Just a little background.
He went to Long Island. Who cares? He was out if he comes to Viola Elementary. If he comes to Viola Elementary and sits in the back for no reason, there's a story. But he was sitting in his own backyard. He probably thought he was at his house.
He drove his motorcycle over.
He probably. That is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.